Hello everybody and welcome to the UKGE for 2024. I've stopped off at Raybox Games with Tom Frank, one of the writers, developers of some of the fantastic Path Unknown set, to see what's new and exciting, and also to hand over this because they won an award last year from us. They were runner-up for the best board game for Escape from Stalingrad Z itself. So, congratulations, well done.
Thank you very much, and thanks to all the support from you guys. You've been with us right from day one.
Yeah. Well, you can't get rid of us now. We're like a bad smell. We're lingering forever. But do you want to tell us what you've brought with for the expo this year?
Yeah. Today we've got Gates of Nilheim here, which is our Norse adventure, Norse versus Undead.
Yep.
And it's in its final stages of development now. We've got all the miniatures done. As you can see, we got painted prototypes here, and it's a little bit of a taste of the French Revolution, but told with anthropomorphic creatures, cats, musketeers as cats, and the forces of the cardinal as rats and roaches. So it's not completely that tale. It's an original tale of our own, but there's that. And here's the cover. I guess I actually switched.
You switched games, but yeah.
I've got all sorts of different time periods running around in my head. So that would have been the Cats of Mont Saint-Michel that I was telling you about. And this one's a little earlier in its development. So we've got the prototype demo scenarios. I know that Marco's getting a set of demo rules ready for downloadable online for playtesters to get their 2 francs worth, and it's a little less tactical than players who've used Escape from Stalingrad Z and what Project Ryza is going to be.
Yeah.
And I think it maybe will have a little bit wider appeal. Although I myself am firmly a World War II zombie guy.
I mean, everybody loves zombies. Yeah. World War II is a great place to do it. And so with the likes of moving into Dark Ages, the Viking period for Gates of Niflheim, and then the Cats of Mont Saint-Michel, how has the actual Path Unknown system progressed? Because it's a very simple system as things stand. It's a 2-page spread. Everything's there, your game board and scenario in one place.
Yep, and that continues on. With the cats, we have a page and a half for scenarios, and some of the more firearm-specific rules, as you will, have been eliminated or simplified. With the Nilheim, there's a lot more emphasis on melee combat.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the original 2 games, well, the original game, Escape from Stalingrad Z, or Z, if we prefer, is, yeah, so I'm told. Those are a little more tactical in feel, so the more wargamery among us, perhaps, are into those a little more. Even so, rules evolve, so Riza's a little more streamlined than Stalingrad was. We've simplified some of the grenade throwing rules and stuff like that based on feedback that the wide world has given us. Yeah. So there is a constant evolution, but also what works. And for those of you that go back in the distant past and remember us from the 90s and a game called Legions of Steel, which is kind of where this rule set began, it is coming back, and I'm really excited to revisit all of that old stuff as well.
That does sound very exciting. It was an interesting sci-fi dungeon crawler, space crawler. Yeah, always.
You guys?
Always.
So it's been killing him, man.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
He doesn't like not being on camera.
I'm fine with it.
There are tears. You can see tears.
I'm holding my tears in. They're filling up on my inside of my skull. Yeah.
So, Legions of Steel coming back.
Been doing a great job. Anyways,
yeah. When are you looking at sort of bringing that back then? Is it going to be fairly recent? Because obviously Cats is still in development, and Niflheim is still in sort of pre-production.
Yeah, so it's going to, Cats will be launching in August, on August the 6th, And guess what? August the 8th is International Cat Day. So it's going to be like a perfect setup. And yeah, there we go. And then Legions of Steel. So the rules are finished for Legions of Steel. They already work. I'm not messing with it. So the rules are like done. And the miniatures are almost all sculpted. And the boards are all done. Like, it's actually, I finished it because I was going to release it 2 years ago. So I finished it already. But now that we didn't release it, so now we're going to release it. Now, the way I'm going to set up what the costs are, like, people can get in for $49. They don't have to spend a lot of money. The miniatures are going to be available separately, like the new way we're doing stuff. So if you want minis, you can buy little army sets, but you don't have to. You can use your own minis. And there's like, hundreds of fans out there who already have the old school minis. So I think we're going to launch it in May next year, 1 year. Okay. We'll be launching it in a year, and the only real work that needs to be done on it is a professional layout, which is, you just get a good guy, and the solo rules. So really I'm focusing my attention when it comes to design on that is the solo rules, because I want to make sure that people can have fun, even if they don't have friends.
Sounds ideal for me then.
What he really means is that we learned during the pandemic that solo games are actually very popular and almost a necessity, right? You can only paint miniatures for so long, and then you have to actually go out and take them off the shelf and play them somehow. So if you can't play two-player, then solo's a very good alternative.
Right. Well, there you have it, folks.
Oh wait, look.
Oh yes. Oh, don't worry, it's already been handed across.
I was presented it already.
That's why he's crying. That's why he's around here.
Can you present it to me too?
Go on then. Here you go. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I can't believe it. Oh my God.
Hey, is that an OnTableTop award that you've got there, sir?
It is.
It's fantastic.
Thank you.
It's the finest thing I've ever seen.
It is. It's amazing. And could be yours for only £50. I'm very cheap. Right, we're going to move on, folks. Check out the Paths Unknown set, so Stalingrad Z and Project Ryza for World War II, the upcoming Gates for the Viking Dark Ages, and then obviously the Cats, which looks like it's going to be fantastic and a great way of bringing kids into board gaming. It's a narrative story. And May next year for Legions of Steel. If you see the guys, go and get a demo off them. They'll be here all weekend. They're hyper. That's not going to change. We'll see you soon for more from the UK GE. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.